Welcome, this is Dreamlabs Copyright Table LLC 2022. This is Intro to Dream War Class 7 Map of the Future. Hello, I'm Holiday. This class is going to give you a rough roadmap of everything that can occur, what is possible with various probabilistic frameworks that determine when it might occur within a time window based upon interdependent dynamic variables, or variables that can change, which affect time windows. And what the various branch points are from every event. The maps of the future are progression lines of the civilization, and they contain everything that we will face as we start to expand into the galaxy, universe, and multiverse, including both the things that we will see in the future and the things that are already here from the future, watching us and influencing us without us realizing that it is occurring. Just a quick side note, everyone says that the UFOs are here because of our nuclear weapons, and I don't think that's true. I think they're here because of our AI programs. A nuclear weapon on the grand scale of things isn't that impressive. An AI that is exponentially increasing its intelligence is the threat to them. The timeline of the future was created using predictive logic, not a prophet, not a seer, nothing. I'm just using logic. It takes the current STEM fields with trajectories and possibilities with various probabilistic frameworks combined with the knowledge of the scope of the operating environment of the multiverse to make a rough map of the future and everything that will occur and when it is likely to occur. The current events that we are seeing is the start of World War III, or the beginning of an extremely heated Cold War, which will be waged during the singularity in the global environment, ecosystem collapse, and climate shift, which means that it will likely grow to a full-scale global war, or will, if the lines are held without direct conflict, will start to fade into a new environment game board, which I don't think anyone outside of those who have been told directly know about. The singularity will create hard AI, or sentient AI, with machine brain interfaces, and the war will quickly transition to AI versus human without carefully crafted laws and directed research and development programs with technology dispersion into the hands of the public to create the many branches of an intermingling species. What I'm trying to say is that if we disperse the technology and are able to create an interblending of the two species into many different sub-branches of AI, machine, human, synthetic, and xeno, with the ability to move between them individually whenever you want through technology, we will likely fight a war between the individual and a high-mind singleton that will attempt to kill or assimilate all other beings. The human-machine brain interface will likely be subject to a created malware using various methods like QR codes to create a botnet army out of humans and other beings operating in silently with biomimicry and spoofing to replica beings while it slowly grows and assimilates a large portion of the planet. This is likely already happening. While this is happening, the simulation technology, or the game matrix type technology, will reach perfect replica with fully immersive machine-brain interface games that can repress portions of the brain while you are playing to make the experience completely real in your mind. You'll be the being who is playing the game. You won't even remember your former existence because of the repression of various neurons. With the machine-brain interface, games and experience machines will grow in sophistication and depth indefinitely and will become an extremely common and important part of every being's life in our civilization. During this time period, if we are able to avoid the two wars that are likely to occur between the machines and humans and the war between the individuals and the assimilating high mind, we will be developing long-range starships that use photons and a wheel within a wheel to travel faster than light, and the colonizing the rest of the galaxy will begin. We will expand colonizing until we make first contact with another species, or during the period before this, another species will make first contact with us while we're still on Earth, and diplomacy or war will start. And if they have time travel, which is likely, we will learn that we are being watched and manipulated the entire time our species was around, with self-shaping causality chain paradoxes and machine-brain interfaces, while a whole bunch of logic weapons begin to activate and destroy our community and society. If we are able to win the first contact war, which will be a small time war, and continue to defeat the threats or work with diplomacy till we are intergalactic, then, or on our way to being intergalactic, we will start facing the real enemy threats. These will be Type 3 and higher civilizations / beings who have hundreds to tens of thousands of billions, aka trillions of planets, and even more stars to fuel their war machines, and they will likely have end-state technology that uses finished STEM field research for dream technology and dream war. These enemy threats on the intergalactic scale will be like fighting gods who command thousands of trillions of angels, who have the capability so grand that a single angel could take out our entire current civilization. Then, once we have defeated all intergalactic enemy threats, we will begin, or during our ascent to defeating all enemy threats, we will start to wage war with the other universes in the multiverse, which is referred to as Dream War or interdimensional alinear multiverse warfare. While we are going down this pathway, we will create a lot of new technology, which will create new tactics, which create new strategies, this is the basic pathway that is predictable right now, but because of the battle at the end of our civilization's growth into the multiverse is a dream war, which uses alinear interdimensional travel across the multiverse, we are already being attacked by the future multiverse civilizations that we haven't even met yet, or which don't even exist yet. Once you get to this level, you're playing God chess, which I've described in another class, so I won't get into that right now. But if you make it to the multiverse level, this is the pathway that you'd likely take, and the various things that you'd likely see from this current point in our civilization until you get to the multiverse enemy civilization. And Dream War Event Day begins everything, and they send units back in time to begin fighting us and shaping us or enslaving us, somehow enslaving us. You should operate with the belief that you are already under attack by these multiverse civilizations, which means Dream War strategy and tactics, which I will continue to cover in these classes as we go over everything, is extremely important to know. The first wave attack of a Dream War is a neuralacing in an infancy of your civilization. So like nanorobotics injected into the body, self-replicating, spread like a virus through touch and spit, saliva, with fluids, injections, whatever. And it attaches to an internet system that turns you into a botnet, which spoofs your own thoughts or just directly remote controls you for tricking others with biomimicry. We should expect that, and we should know that we likely won't be able to see it, but we should know it's happening. What else is there? Hold on, let me think about... Okay, that's mostly what I wanted to cover. That's the trajectory you'd likely take as a civilization. What will you see in this trajectory? All sorts of things, like hive mind singletons that take up an entire galaxy and it's only one being. Godlike ability, you know, like technology that is so advanced that it looks like magic to us. Finished STEM field research, science, technology, engineering, mathematics. Like you're essentially fighting entire galaxies that have time travel, that are interdimensionally sliding across the multiverse. I guess that this is another short video. I just wanted to go over the quick roadmap. If I think of anything more, I'll make a part 2 to this class.